Today, you are going to learn how to play one whole step higher on the trumpet in 1 week. Sound unbelievable? This is installment 3, or Trumpet Lesson 3 in this series on how to play higher in 1 week. Let me give you this friendly warning. This is not going to be a tutorial, a trumpet lesson about long tones or lip slurs. Yeah, so I'm not going to give you that generic advice that you already know, or that you likely have already found on YouTube, or that you likely have heard from your trumpet instructor, especially if you're a trumpet major at some college or university. You're not going to get that here. You already know it, or it can be easily found on YouTube. Before I continue, please make sure to subscribe to this channel to get amazing and unusual trumpet lesson tutorials. By the way, also lessons for tuba, trombone, cornet, flugelhorn, French horn, baritone, euphonium. Yes, it's all here at Trumpet Sizzle. So subscribe right now and hit that little bell notification so you'll be alerted anytime I put up a new video. So if you've been following along and watching the other trumpet lessons in this series, you'll notice that each trumpet lesson said you could gain a half step in range in 1 week. But if you listen carefully at the beginning of this video, I told you you could gain an amazing 1 whole step in 1 week. You didn't miss here, and I wasn't fooling around. This particular trumpet lesson is going to focus on technique. Yes, a lot of brute strength is required to play skillfully in the upper register on the trumpet or any brass instrument. However, you cannot forget about technique. Technique is essential. Unfortunately, so many people are using the wrong technique to play and excel in the upper register of the trumpet or any brass instrument. Okay, I can hear you say, Kurt, get on with this. What is this amazing technique you keep referring to that will give me 1 whole step in 1 week? Okay, you ready for the technique? You ready? Are you ready? The technique I'm going to share with you right now is called lip roll-in. Roll-in. R-O-L-L-I-N. Lip roll-in. And it really amazes me how many people don't know about this and how many people don't do it. And for those who know about it, they still don't do it. I can't tell you how many times I've gone on YouTube to see people start their playing and not roll in. And it looks something like this. The lips are just like this. Your horn comes up like this. And that's it. There's no rolling. So if I'm going to play in the upper register, it's going to go something like this. No rolling. And what you just heard right now sounded like total crap. Why? No rolling. But you heard at the beginning of this trumpet lesson video, I killed it on Sesame Street. Do you look like this when you play in the upper register of the trumpet? Watch the lips carefully. Let me actually roll in and show you the difference so you can hear it and see it. Want to see it again? Now, let me go ahead and apply that technique of rolling to playing the horn. Remember, this could be applied to tuba, trombone, French horn, baritone, euphonium, cornet, flugelhorn, E-flat cornet. I put the mouthpiece up to my lips. If I'm going to play low, I'm going to keep a low C setting, what I call a low C setting. It could be a low B-flat setting if you're playing a bass clef instrument. A low C setting. Jaws drop down low. More of a pooch in your lips. Not much roll in. Oh, it kind of probably looks like that in the mouthpiece. Oh, lips apart, teeth apart. With the roll in, a couple of things have to accompany this particular technique. The jaw needs to be up, not down like in the low C. Up, teeth almost touching. Lips up and rolled in. Rolled in. More extreme now. Extremely rolled in. If you can master this technique, you will be able to play one whole step higher in 1 week. Too good to be true? Again, this is not a trumpet lesson about building strength to gain 1/2 step in 1 week. It is a technique, and once you learn this technique, your range will go up 1 whole step. For those of you who are trying to count, that's 2 half steps in 1 week. Now here are 2 strategies that can help you gain this technique. Number 1, use a mirror. Yes, you heard right. Practice this technique in front of a mirror. Or maybe you can borrow your mom or sister's makeup mirror. You know, the little round one that flips around and one kind of magnifies and you can just set it on something? So use a mirror to see what's going on and try to shadow and mimic exactly what you saw me do in this video. You're going to roll in. Strategy number 2, get with a professional trumpet instructor who can show you this technique in person or via Skype. Okay, so did you learn something today? If you did, here's a reminder again to subscribe to this channel. There's a lot of amazing content and actionable material that you can use starting right today. Now I want to turn it over to you. Are you going to use this amazing trumpet lesson technique to skyrocket your range in 1 week?
Well, we're waiting.
If you're going to try this technique, could you let us know in the comment section below? And what would really be appreciated would be after 1 week of trying this technique, how did it go? Let everybody know in the comment section. You're just going to be helping other trumpet players and brass musicians when you do that. Again, leave a comment. This has been Kurt Thompson along with TrumpetSizzle.com. And by the way, if you want amazing tutorials, exercises, practice devices, and practice aids to help make you a better musician, a better brass musician, a better trumpet player, then you need to go to TrumpetSizzle.com. And the last word, at the end of this video, you're going to see my top rated trumpet lesson video on the top 2 reasons why you can't play high at the end of this video. Go ahead and click on it. It's one of the #1 rated trumpet lesson videos on YouTube. And you watch that video and you'll see why. You're going to learn something. This has been Trumpet Lesson 3, or the 3rd installment in the series on how to play your trumpet higher in 1 week by moi, Kurt Thompson. I'll see you in the next one, my friend. On the trumpet in 1 week. The trumpet technique that I'm going to show you today has really helped me improve my range, actually more than a half step. But we're going to let you guys experience the half step increase in range in high notes on your trumpet by using this one amazing technique. And thanks to this one amazing technique that I'm going to show you today, I am able to play extremely well in the upper register of the trumpet. Now let me give you this warning. We're not going to be going over the same old that you already know about. Lip slurs. Okay, let me try some high notes here. Why can't I play high? I'm playing lip slurs. Long tones. Okay. Okay, now I can play high. Just did a bunch of long tones. Oh, I still can't play high even doing long tones. So yeah, this is a warning. You're not going to get that same old advice that you've already been given, long tones and lip slurs. It can only take you so far. You are going to get an amazing, unique technique. I'm Kurt Thompson, TrumpetSizzle.com. Let's dive into it right now. So are you one of those trumpet players that want to play higher? Yeah, me too. You're going to love this technique. I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and maybe the ugly of this technique. It's so simple. You're going to be doing Roy Stevens' no pressure system palming. Make your hand like this. Not like this. Not like that. Like this.
Give me a high five.
Your hand stiff and flat. Now I want you to turn it over. This is my left hand. You're going to turn it over. You're going to make it like a shelf. Almost like a shelf. You know, like you could set something on. See? It's a shelf. You can set a mouthpiece on there. See? Just like a shelf. Take your horn. Put it on that shelf. Do not allow your fingers to do this. Even a little bit. Your hands and fingers need to be stiff and straight, almost like popsicle stick. Lay the horn on your hand. Don't grab onto it. Just lay it on like a shelf. If you're not careful, it could actually fall off. That's how you want to do it. It's just like a shelf. Here we go. I want you to put it up to your lips. Now, here's parallel. You can have a little angle on it, which will help seal the vibration. This is parallel, approximately. Here's an angle. Put it up where you normally would play, and play a low C. Easy, right? Yeah. Step 2 in how to play higher on your trumpet for this 1 week technique. On your palm again, and I want you to play 2 notes. So far, so good, right? Yeah. Seems like we have an echo in this room. Step 3, you're going to add a note. So far we've done the low C on trumpet. We did the low C to the G on trumpet. Now we're going to add a 3rd note, the C. This has to be slurred, and it has to be about mezzo forte to forte, which means medium loud to loud. Remember, hands like a shelf. Lay the trumpet on the shelf. Parallel, you can add an angle to it. You want to play as high as you possibly can. Now you're going to keep adding notes until you can't play anymore. Let's add a note. Now we'll be going to E. You think you can go up to an E? It's not that hard, is it? Do you think that you can go to an E? It's not that high, right? Yeah. Shelf. Horn. did you notice something? Each time I start down on the low C, we went low C, G, low C, G, C, low C, G, C, E. Each time that you repeat it, you always start back on the low C. Getting to that high B flat is going to be quite an advanced move for most of you, but some of you may be able to get it. That was high C, doing the Roy Stevens palming, no pressure system. If you can get up to high C like that, and it was loud, you really have strong chops. You really have strong chops.
Yeah.
You want a half step increase in your range? 7 days, my friends. 7 days. Every day. Pretty cool, huh? So now I want to turn it over to you. So did you learn something? Are you actually going to try this technique? Are you actually going to try it for 7 days? If so, let me know in the comment section. Love to hear from you. Especially if you tried it for 7 days and you got that high range happening. The last word, if you want exclusive tutorials, lessons, and strategies that you can only get here, you gotta go to trumpetsizzle.com. I have something that's gonna help you get better. Tutorials, lessons, DVDs, practice aids, practice devices, exercises. I'll see you in the next one. Alright, let's go on to some demonstration with some of the other instruments. What if you don't play trumpet? What if you play French horn? So for French horn, I'm going to hold it like this. Let me kind of back up a little bit. I'm going to hold it like this. And just, you can see how I'm holding it with my hands, just palming it. Alright, let's see what we can do with trombone. Alright, here's your euphonium, and I got one hand down here. I'm not going to grip it. And actually this is a baritone. And I got the other hand like this, so I'm not gripping anything like that. I'm not able to pull it in. And I'm just going to start on a lower note. Now this guy you're probably going to have to get a little bit more innovative with. This is too heavy. What is it, like 25 pounds almost, just to try to do what I did with the baritone, which was pretty light. If you could fashion a way to hang it, or with a little bit of rope from somewhere in your house, that would be great. If you have a tuba stand, I'm going to just maybe try to wing it and do it on my chair. Let's just see what happens. So I'm on a chair here. Now let's just see if I can just work it enough, just to show you that this can be done. So it's on the chair. I've got it lean like this, and I'm just going to keep it. I'm going to put my hands up here, so I'm really not going to use any pressure. All right, are the wheels turning right now? So this would actually be better if you had a tuba stand and you just bring your mouth up to it and don't even touch it. But you could see that I was using no pressure, just with the tips of my fingers. If I had to choose one thing to really explode my progress on any brass instrument, especially during this time where we're all kind of stuck at home, you're not at school, you're not in your rehearsals, you're not in your ensembles, I have one thing that I would recommend that you could do right now: the sizzle pull. The sizzle pull. Is the logical evolution of the Pete. For many of you that have, let me get out of the way so you can really see it clearly. There we go, should come into focus a little bit better. For many of you who have the Pete, this is the evolution of the Pete. It does everything that the Pete does,